It's time to win the Stanley Cup. What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 13 of this Austin Dundas NHL 23 Suspension Draft Franchise Series. And today I'm playing, I'm going to be playing Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final, Austin Dundas, Ottawa Senators, and as you can see right there, it says 3-0 Dundas, and that is the case. We are up 3-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals, as we have a 3-0 stranglehold in the Stanley Cup Final, and we only need to win one more game to win the Stanley Cup. And the Austin Dundas are a suspension draft team, hence the series being called a suspension draft franchise. And in year number 1, we made it all the way to the finals and are 1 win away from winning the Cup in our first year as an NHL franchise, which I don't think has ever happened in NHL history. It was close in 2018, Vegas in year number 1. In the 2017-2018 season, Vegas got all the way to the finals, but lost to the Capitals 4-1. And obviously, that was in 2018, and obviously this past season, in 2023, the Golden Knights ended up winning the Cup in year number 6, which, if you listen to their owner, their owner said playoffs in 3 years, which in real life it was actually, or he said playoffs in 3 years, and the Stanley Cup in 6 years. Well, it was playoffs in 1 year, not 3 years. That's what he predicted. He predicted 3 years, but it was 1 year. And then the Stanley Cup, when he said Stanley Cup in 6 years, he was dead right. When he said Stanley Cup in 6 years, he was dead right. He was right on the nose. So playoffs in 1 year. So they made it to the playoffs in year number 1, lost in the finals. Then the next year they lost in the first round. And the next year, I believe, it was a COVID year. Yeah, COVID year. They lost to my favorite team, the Dallas Stars, in the Western Conference Finals. 2021, the shortened season, they lost to Montreal in the Stanley Cup semifinals. That was the name of the second to last round in those playoffs, because that's the year that the divisions were different and the schedule was different. So they lost to the Canadiens in the Stanley Cup semifinals in 2021. And then 2022, they didn't make the playoffs. So 2022 is the first and only time so far Vegas didn't make the playoffs. And then obviously here in 2023, back in June, Vegas won the Cup. But that aside, the Dundas are trying to actually win the Cup in year number 1. We're up 3-0. Game 1, we won 3-1. That was the last episode of the series. And then games 2 and 3 were off camera. We won both of those. We won game 2, 5-2 in Austin. And then we went to Ottawa and won game 3, 6-5 in overtime. This game was a tough game. We were up, I think at one point, 4-2 in the third period. And then it ended up being 4-4. I hopped in. Then Ottawa scored to make it 5-4. Then the Dundas pulled their goalie with like a minute and a half left and tied the game with like 50 seconds to go. It tied the game at 5. Game went to overtime, and Andre Palat was the one who won it in overtime about 5 minutes into overtime. So, I mean, we were up 4-2, and then Ottawa scored 3 unanswered in the third period. And then we were down by 1, then we tied it with less than a minute to go, and then the game went to overtime, and we ended up winning the game in overtime, 6-5 in overtime. So, and then, like I said, game 1, we won 3-1, which was on camera. And in this game 1 victory, we had 3 goals. First 2 goals were shorthanded, and then the third goal was an empty net goal. So, in game 1, we never scored a 5-on-5 goal. So we won 3-1, 5-2, and then 6-5 in overtime. And unlike real life, in real life, the Cup gets awarded in June. In this game, the Cup will be in real life, the Cup gets awarded in June. In this game, the Cup is going to be awarded in May. If we win this game, or even if we lose this game and still win Game 5, the Cup will still be awarded in May, because right now it's May 28th. So unless the series goes 6 or 7 games, the Cup will be awarded in May. Because usually in real life it gets awarded in like mid-June. It's around June 15th, somewhere around that there. But in this game, it's late May instead of mid-June. Yeah, the game is in Ottawa, so if we do win this game, we do win the Cup. Unfortunately, it would be in Ottawa, but I just want to win the Cup, bottom line. The game is in Ottawa, like I said, Ottawa, Ontario, right? Ottawa, Ontario, the capital of all of Canada. Like I said, the game is in Ottawa, Ontario, the capital of all of Canada. and it's at the Canadian Tire Center in Ottawa, Ontario. Like I said, Ottawa, Ontario is the capital of all of Canada. So yeah, the game is in Ottawa at the Canadian Tire Center. Let's get it. This team has Alex DeBrincat, Thomas Chabot, Drake Batherson. They do have Brady Tkachuk, who's their captain. That's our captain right there, Johnny Gaudreau. And then on the right, that's Alex DeBrincat for Ottawa. But yeah, we have a better offense, defense, and goalie than the Senators. Silas Trishno, length 5 minutes, still semi-pro, honest turner, adaptive. Let's get into Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final, with the Dundons up 3-0, and 1 win away from winning the Stanley Cup. We have a better offense by 1, we have a better offense by 5, better defense by 1, and then a better goalie by 5. Let's watch the presentation. James Cybulski, Game 4 of the 2023 Stanley Cup Final. We're 15-2 in the playoffs. They're 12-10. So yeah, we're on a 13-game winning streak. We were 2-2 in the playoffs. Now we're 15-2. We were 2-2 in the playoffs. Now we're 15-2 in the playoffs. So we're on a 13-game winning streak as we're underway in Game 4. The Senators won the opening draw. We stole it away, then we dump it in. Rodriguez got there first. Good row. Shoots it, but a save by, I believe it's Matt Murray in net for Ottawa. I'm pretty sure it is. There's a shot turned aside. Oh, what a hit. Oh, my. Interference! He was hitting me when I didn't have the puck. Oh, my. That was questionable. Here's Tkachuk, the captain. And our captain stole it away. And now trying to force it, that didn't work. Here's Tkachuk again. Brady Tkachuk in his first final. DeBrincat got bodied off. Now up ahead to Houston. And Houston not around the hip check. Shoots it! And it's loose, but Murray's got it. But he passes it out. And this is the Matt Murray that's won 2 Stanley Cups with Pittsburgh back in 2016-2017. There's a shot stop by Marc-Andre Fleury, who was on the Penguins, as well as Matt Murray for those Stanley Cup championships in 16-17. So, yeah, I mean, these two goaltenders, Matt Murray and Marc-Andre Fleury, were teammates on the Penguins years ago, back in...
Doesn't Matt Murray play for the Texas Stars?
It's a different Matt Murray. Here's a shot turned aside by the veteran, the older Matt Murray, with 13:41 to go. And there's 2 Matt Murrays. You have a Matt Murray on the Senators, or at least Senators in this game, and then you have a Matt Murray on the Texas Stars. And here we go. Here's Logan Stanley tipped, but that did not go forward after it was tipped. Now here's Norris. 7 minutes into Game 4. I mean, even if we don't win this game, we just need to win one out of the next 4 games to win the cup. Here we go. Back the other way. Palat got run into a buzzsaw. That was partially my fault because I did that, but Tyler tried to get around him. Here's Stützle. Stützle to play. Not much shot, point blank, but Fleury's got it with 11:27 to go.
Is that Stutzley?
I think so, yeah. That's it. I think that's Stutzley. Got dead set in the faceoff for Ottawa. I'm not sure it's in the faceoff for us. We won it though. Ristolainen, the big defenseman. Stanley and Ristolainen are on the same defensive line. They're both ginormous men, or not ginormous, but pretty big defensemen. Now there's Josh Anderson. Down. Stanley at the point. Stop. Rebound is loose. Anderson with a little knuckler, but saved by Murray. I'm pretty sure Matt Murray's now on the veteran Matt Murray, is now on the Maple Leafs in real life, I think. I might be wrong about that. But either way, both goaltenders have won, well, no, Murray's won 2 cups. Fleury's won 3 cups, right? Yeah, 3. 2009, 2016, 2017, and then Murray is 16-17. Is Murray was a starter for Pittsburgh in this 2016-2017 playoffs. Fleury played a little bit, but Murray played like 80% of the games in the playoffs those 2 years. Now here's a shot stopped by Murray, and he throws it to that Pinto, or throws it to another guy that throws it to Pinto. Here's Watson. Watson lost the puck, and Marchment threw it right into a guy. And now here's Dowd. Dumps it down off of 22's stick, and get in there first is Dowd. Wrap around! But Murray said no. Murray really likes to pass the puck out. Now Gaudette's got it. He really does. Here's Tkachuk. Tkachuk. And now he moves it. Oh, a shot stopped by Fleury. And now DeBrusque lost the puck. Batherson. Shot turned aside. Passes it out to Colin Miller. Now here's a Van der Taan got bodied and then got off the ice. Delzato, Batherson finds this one guy, tries to tee it up, but he got clobbered in the process and never was able to get it on net. And here's a shot stop rebound. Oh my, that was juicy. But Delzato got there first. And now DeBrincat, I hate that guy. Shot, stop, rebound is loose, popped up in the air. And that was a mistake to pass it out, because they got it back to Chut, to Shabbat, Batherson, and a shot turned aside, rebound, Miller got it out of harm's way, and then I sent it down the ice. That's going to be an icing against Austin, as I was on our side of the red line, 2:54 to go. It's been a heart-stopping and, heart-wrenching first period. Quick first period, there hasn't been that many whistles. Both goals have been doing well. Fleury and Murray. Here's Joseph. 2.5 to go. Joseph got around the guy. Sends it back door, but what a save by Murray. Domi got knocked off. Oh my. And then a hit by Joseph. Up ahead Miller. 90 seconds to go. And now we got a center pass Domi. I don't know what that pass was. McNabb's. That's a save, and then did rebound, or that was a juicy rebound, but Ottawa boxed out the Austin player. And now 10 seconds to go. I don't realize how little time was left, or I didn't realize there was only 8 seconds to go, but 8.9 to go as Fleury made the save. I mean, the shots are pretty even. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but it just seems like they're pretty even. 8.9 to go. You didn't miss anything. The last clip ended. There is still 8 seconds to go. The shots, I was correct. It's 12-8. Face-offs 4-1 Austin. I mean, the puck was dropped, and I'm too late, so I lose the face-off. Shabbat, one-timer blocked by his own man. And that's the end of the first period as Gaudreau got the puck. And that might have been a partial breakaway, but time ran out basically right when he got the puck. But that one-timer by Ottawa in the final seconds was blocked by his own man. 0-0 after the opening 20 minutes here in Ottawa. Shots are still 12-8. Shots on goal, obviously. So a shot on goal that has to hit the goalie or it goes in the net. So that shot right there at the end wasn't a shot on goal because it never got to the net. So yeah, time of attack, I mean, 244 to 209 in favor of us. Passing, I can't believe I'm 92%. Usually I'm like 70%, but 92% and 93%, that's pretty good. I mean, usually I'm not 92%. Face-offs 4-2 Austin. Neither team has any power plays or penalties, or shorting their goals for that matter, obviously. Second period here in Game 4, still 0-0. Here we go, second period here at the Canadian Tire Center here in Ottawa, Ontario, the capital of all of Canada. Yeah, we're on to win the second, up ahead, and that is onside, but ends up going back out of the zone. The Chustin fights off a defender, save rebound, Gaudreau just shoved it wide. Miller finds McNabb. And now Gaudreau trying to win his first cup loose. Shoved to the corner by Murray, and then I misplayed it. And now a little bump. Up what? Hit. Now Miller the other way, trying to get this guy. Got around the hip check. And a save rebound! Then Houston couldn't pull the trigger right away. I don't know what happened there. And a shot turned aside, rebound! And there's a penalty on Ottawa. No goal, as Murray did make the save, but it's on Shabbat. 2 for Slash, and he's one of the alternate captains for Ottawa, based on the A on his jersey. He throws his water bottle, or whatever that, yeah, water bottle, or Gatorade bottle in the penalty box. It was a Slash on the guy who shot it. That was Nichushkin. And we're on the penalty, or on the, we're on the power play. 16:38 to go in the second. Golden opportunity. They get the first goal of the game, which would be huge. Murray already 17 saves, and it's cleared down the ice by Ottawa. Up ahead, looking for a breakout. Up ahead, Kane. He's got it. Cuts back to the middle. Trying to force it across, and it worked. Holding it in, though, was Ristolainen. And now a pass. Domi to the slot. Trying to tip it was Kane. That didn't work, and now Hammett tipped it out. Did in there first is Jersey. And lost the putt. Now Kelly with Ristolainen chasing him. Good play by Ristolainen. Despite him being probably a big man, he was able to race down the Ottawa player. Now a shot blocked. Now Pinto's got it. And then a mammoth hit on Pinto. Now Kane. Jersey. Up ahead, Gaudreau, the captain, looking to win his first cup. And now Gaudreau to the slot, score! Johnny Gaudreau, point blank, and the Dundons straight first in Game 4. His 7th of the playoffs, 4:23 into the second. Power play goal as he just took the puck and just stayed it right in. Shot it from in between the circles and beat Murray on the blocker side. And the Dundons straight first on the power play. 7th goal of the playoffs. It's 9th in the lead. 9th in the playoffs among all the teams in the playoffs. Assisted by Jersey and Ristolainen, and we're 1 for 1 on the power play. And it's 1-0 Austin here in Ottawa, and shot by Marchment was blocked. Shabbat did that penalty. Here's to Chuck. Up ahead, Batherson. Batherson got through the line, but Stanley took the puck away, and then almost gave the puck right back. Anderson weaving in and out, and never got the shot off. And Batherson got hit to Tamara, and Marchment's gonna drop it. Or with Brady Tkachuk. As Tkachuk dropped the gloves first, but it's Marchment versus the Ottawa captain. Both forwards, Tkachuk and Marchment. Who wants it more? As they're fighting at the blue line. And Marchment wins the battle. As Marchment brings the captain down. As they'll both go to the box 5 for fighting. But Marchment brings down the Ottawa captain. Face-up will be in the neutral zone as that's because of that hit. 13:41 to go. It's 1-0. Now Ristolainen dumps it down. Did job to hit it out of midair. And now a intercepted pass. But getting it back is Ottawa. Norris. Up ahead to Brintet. The Brintet comes right in, save, as I kind of screened Fleury accidentally. But Fleury was able to stop it. And now it's dumped down off the end boards. Almost did in there first was Kane. And Kane did poke check. Kane comes right in, trying to did around him and put it in, but wasn't able to do that. Good job by the Ottawa defender. Murray makes the save. Yeah, we were 2-2 in the playoffs. Now we're 15-2, so we're on a 13-game winning streak. Our last loss was Game 4 of the first round. And now we're in Game 4 of the 4th round, technically. Finals. Here's a shot turned aside by Murray. He passes it out, tip back on the net. Murray likes to pass it out. Now to Brintet, and I took a bad angle at that. Took a bad angle, and then he went right by me, and I tried to poke check the puck away. Instead of poking the puck, I hit his feet, tripping on Stanley. 10:23 to go. First power play for Ottawa. Zoden, they did a power play of their own to tie the power play goal of their own to tie the game. But it's dumped down by Austin. And Fleury didn't, or Murray didn't come out, but doesn't matter. Here's Pinto. Pinto, cleanly in. McNabb stole it. And Dowd cleared it, but didn't clear it down the ice. Tried to baint it off the boards, but then it worked. And now Pinto over, and that's going to be another penalty. As I went for the dive block. Might have got a piece of the puck, but I also took the feet out of the Ottawa player. It's McNabb, another defenseman. So there's 3 guys in the box, but there's the 2 Trippins, and then there's a fight-in major. But now it's 5-on-3 for a minute 33. Second period shots are 10-1 Austin, though. And we win the draw and clear it down the ice. As we're halfway through Game 4, we're up 1-0. But we're on a 5-on-3 penalty tail. Here's Gaudette. Chuck is probably not out here because he has the fight-in major. Now it did move, and a shot was stopped by Fleury, or he missed the net. Not cleared, though, by Shabbat. And now DeBrincat, save, rebound, loose, and they score! Norris has tied the game. As he puts it in from a tough angle. And they have a power play goal of their own, Ottawa does, and we're tied at 1 apiece. DeBrincat got an assist because he got a point. 9:32 to go, 5-on-4 now for a minute 36. Assisted by DeBrincat and Snutzel. And it was scored by Norris, and now it's picked off by Nichushkin. And now we might have numbers the other way. And a save by Murray. And surprised he didn't throw that out, but he doesn't. Now we win the draw. Ristolainen got around the guy, shot his block, Nichushkin on it back! And Murray down a piece. That was almost a shorty. And what a job by Nichushkin to kill off some penalty time. Norris. And it's dumped down again. 1 minute to go on the penalty tail. Both teams 1 for 1 on the power play. And Gaudette got cleared off at the line, but again he didn't clear it. That was my fault. And now Shabbat, save, rebound. Fleury comes way out and actually covered it in the circle and then passed it out. I don't think you can cover it in the circle. That would be a penalty in real life, but in this game I guess it wasn't. Okay, so there's an injury. Okay, I thought there was a penalty, but I don't think there's a penalty. But Thomas Shabbat is injured. As the whistle was blown once Ottawa got possession of the puck, but he's in some pain as he gets helped down the tunnel to the locker room by a trainer. But there is no penalty. I thought there was originally. 37 seconds to go on the power play, 8:33 to go in the second period. And we lose the draw. And now Chuck, he's back after the fight-in major. And Dowd clears it down the ice. And almost get in there first was Austin. We might have one more rush on the power play here. Norris, who scored the power play goal 5-on-3. Norris comes in again, and a save by Fleury. And now Norris got it back to Chuck, point blank, but a save. 7:59 to go, and I'm pretty sure the power play is over. Or I don't think it's over yet, but it's close. 3 seconds. Tie game here. And McNabb is out of the box. And McNabb gets the puck out of the box. And he shoots it, but a save is now Sam Steele. Steele, here he comes. Trying to play keep away. And now Stanley drives up ahead. And got bodied in the process. And now DePote by 23. Now McNabb clears it down, 6:10 to go, and it's hit behind the net by Murray. Now up ahead to Chut. Kind of got bodied. And now Sam Steele. Here he comes. Makes a move, and oh, he would have had made a point-blank shot, but it was poked away. And now a shot stopped by Fleury. Passes it out to Stanley. Now Kane. And now a shot! What a save by Fleury on McNabb. Sam Steele, Ristolainen. And a shot blocked. Rebound was bouncing around. Kachuk. Norris. 3 to go here. And blocked in the pass was Austin. 2.5 to go. Dumped down. And did in there first is Austin. It's poked behind the net and then passed all the way back down. And did in there first is Caleb Jones, who ends up turning the puck over. Norris to shot, saved by Fleury. You didn't miss anything. There is 1:16 to go in the second and counting. We have the puck. Bid hit, 1 minute to go. It's a close game here, 1 apiece. And trying to did forecheck. Did forecheck by Joseph. Joseph makes a move. 15 seconds to go. Here's Jones, and I should have shot it earlier. Kachuk's got it. 4 seconds. Norris, and he center and pass is blocked, cleared down the ice by Austin. And we will go to the third period, tied at 1 apiece. As power play goal by Diderot, our captain, and then a power play goal by Norris. We go to the third, tied at 1. Shots are 26-17 Austin. Hits 11-8 Ottawa. Time of attack, we have like 3.5 minutes more. Passing's 91% to 90 in favor of Austin. Face-offs 10-7 Austin. Power plays we're 1 for 1. They're 1 for 2. So yeah, third period tied at 1 apiece. Will we win the series and win the cup here in this game, or will this series go to a 5th game? We'll find out. 1-1, third period right now. If it did go to a 5th game, Game 5 will be back in Austin. So, if we don't win this game, they'll have a chance to win the cup back in Austin, Texas. A long way from Ottawa. As we're on our way in the third here, Snitzel, as we're on our way in the third and final regulation period, and now Kachuk trying to make a move, but Miller stole the puck away. It's been a good defensive game so far. Diderot finds McNabb, who finds Miller. Makes a move at the line, and a shot trying to do a blocker side, but ended up going glove. Stopped by Murray, 18-20 to go. Win the draw, Miller. McNabb, saved by Murray. That was a Now, Nichushkin got it. Miller, save. And now a center and pass, score! To Brinket. And it's 2-1 Ottawa. They have their first lead of Game 4. I knew they were going to do that. I just didn't break it up. I was standing there. I just wasn't... Somehow I didn't break that up. I don't know how I didn't. But the Brinket, so it was Norris now the Brinket, 17:03 to go, and it's 2-1. So this is by Kachuk and Snitzel. And now Austin, first deficit of the game. And now here comes Austin, way in front, oh my. And now here's a shot by Miller, turned aside. Did in there first is Austin, kicked it out. But Ottawa's got it now. Here's Kachuk, but he just got flattened. And good job to recover there. And out back door, it went through everyone. And eventually Palat, what a job! And Joseph couldn't bury it. Austin buzzing right now. Miller save. Murray will hold on to this one. 13:27 to go, but Joseph came within inches of tying the game. I win the draw. I didn't try to backhand it, but I did, and God, that easily stopped it with a stick because that putt never left the ice surface. And now Dow dumps it down. 12:40 to go. Can the Dundons pull a rabbit out of the hat and tie the game? And now center and pass ended up being blocked, and Murray will cover it with 12:05 to go. Miller, and it's right in front, save, rebound, trying to stuff it, but no. And now Anderson, splashing the leather was Murray, who then turned it over. Anderson kicked it down low, but Gaudette got there first. Half a period to go. Will there be a Game 5, or will the Dundons pull one out? And now we have a center and pass, Pinto, saved by Fleury. 10 left. And now center and pass, hit a stick. But Murray will cover this one again. 9:17 to go in regulation. Lose the draw. And a bid to hit. And now did Rowe up ahead to Houston. Bodied off. Back to the point. Stanley. Saved by Murray. We lose the draw. And did forecheck by Austin. And a big hit. Rodriguez flashes Murray flashes the letter on Rodriguez. And Schnitzel just got destroyed. And now Kane, excuse me, got around the tie. And then the Houston fell awkwardly, and then this big hits all over the place. 6 minutes to go here. 2-1 Ottawa. That's a big hit right there. Bodies are flying. And knowing that. And now down low, saved by Fleury. Now DeBrusque took a hit, but made the play. Now it in front. Oh, why did I not shoot it? I hit the shoot button. It must be a sticky controller or something. Ristolainen. And shot, turn aside, rebound was loose. 3.5 to go here. 2-1. And a shot turned aside. And now numbers back to, maybe. Stanley shoots it, but a save. Oh, why did it go over there? Up ahead, Joseph, but a save. And Murray passes it out. There's only 1:40 to go in the game. Come on, pressure the puck. And now good forecheck. Oh, he got it back. Come on. Come on. Is he just gonna play shit? Come on. Pressure the puck. Thank you. Do. And now a shot turned aside. Rebound is loose. Pallon up behind the goaltender. Come on, pressure the puck. I can't change players because I didn't like. Oh, come on. I don't pull our goalie. I never pull them. But my goodness. Pallon ended up behind the goaltender. I don't know how that even happened. Here we go. And McNabb, a lot of moves, back door, trying to force it to Palat. And now down low, back to the point, McNabb, one last shot turned aside, but there's still 6 seconds as it's kicked out of there. And now a backhander stop, rebound stop, behind the net, and that's it. And Ottawa stays alive. my goodness. That was not fun. Yeah, that ain't good. Well, Ottawa, there's the salute as we are going back to Austin for a Game 5. Yeah. We had our chances there. There was the game-winner goal by DeBrincat as both teams scored one in the second. Neither team scored in the first. Both teams scored one in the second, and then Ottawa scored one in the third. And ended up winning the game 2-1. And that's the first time, I think, all NHL 23 that I actually lost a game when I'm filming. So yeah, I mean, we shot up 45-22. We still didn't hit another one by Murray. We got one by Murray that did row power play goal, but then we turned in another one past Murray. As yeah, I mean, we were there, but I think it's the first time in NHL 23 that I've actually lost a game while filming. So yeah, Game 5 back in Austin. I mean, I guess it's a good thing because I kind of want to win the cup in front of the home fans, but unfortunately it's going to be one more episode, so Game 5 will be the next episode. Unfortunately, I couldn't win the game here win the Stanley Cup in this episode, but we are going back to Game 5, we are going back to Austin for Game 5. Yeah, I mean, Ottawa, I would have liked to win in this game because I don't want to give Ottawa even a chance at trying to pull off a 3-0 comeback, which has happened like twice before. But can't win them all, I guess. And we're still up 3-1, and we're going back to Austin for Game 5. So we're going back to Austin for Game 5, so we have a chance to win the cup in front of our home fans. Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final will be the next episode of this series. As Ottawa wins Game 4 2-1 to force a Game 5 back in Austin. So yeah, it was good row on the power play for Austin. Then Norris scored on the power play for Ottawa to tie the game at 1. And then DeBrincat scored 3 minutes into the third and made it 2-1. And then neither team scored after that. We pulled our goalie with 30 seconds to go and almost tied it. We were super close to tying it. I mean, we were there. I mean, if you think about it, I was trying to pass it back door to this guy, but for some reason it went to Palat instead of the guy that was right there. I mean, I must have not been and then you can see the shot was blocked. Another shot was stopped, went behind the net, and then you can see when the green light came on, time ran out, and then this guy got it, but time ran out right there, and then his wraparound attempt, ended up hitting the post or the side of the net, but it didn't matter because time already ran out. Time ran out when that green light came on behind the net. So yeah. I'll do the closing in that slip as the Senators force a Game 5. So yeah, Ottawa wins it 2-1. Game 5 back in Austin 2 days later, as the Game 5 will be on May 30th. So if we do win Game 5, the cup will still be awarded in May. But yeah, I mean, if the Senators do end up winning Game 5 and sending it back to Ottawa for Game 6, then there's going to be reason for concern. But right now, everything's fine. We're still in the driver's seat. But yeah, good job to Ottawa. Matt Murray's a pretty good goalie. I mean, if you think about it, in Game 1, I scored 2 goals against them, both shorthanded. And then the third goal was an empty net goal, and we won Game 3-1. So the 2 full games I've played in this series, I've only beat Matt Murray 3 times, twice shorthanded, and then obviously the one goal in this game was on the power play. So between the 2 full games I've played in this series, Game 1 and Game 4, I haven't scored a 5-on-5 goal against them. I've scored 2 shorties and a power play goal. But I did score against them to tie Game 3 in the final minute, and then obviously Palat won Game 3 in overtime. And then Palat was so close to tying Game 4. Because at one shot he had the puck, I think, behind Murray, behind the goal line, but behind Murray, as Murray was way out of way out of the net, but wasn't able to put it in. Yeah. Yeah, Palat was really close to tying the game. But yeah, Game 5 back in Austin, and Game 5 will be the next episode of this series, so stay tuned for that video, which might be the next video on this channel. I'm guessing the next video on this channel will be Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final, and that will be posted soon, hopefully, but the next video will probably be Game 5 of the series, so I want to win the Cup. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. If you guys upset the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 14 of this Austin Gundogs NHL 23 Expansion Draft Franchise Series. See you in episode number 14. And eat a lot of bacon. And go Gundogs. And I'll see you in Game 5. See you then.